Yo, female MC, stand up. This was our night. I'm hyped as fuck. I ain't finished the background. I planned on doing like the pictures of the nominees. I ain't had time because this shit was so lit to me, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. First of all, I want to thank VH1 for bringing back the hip hop honors to honor the female hip hop artists. Before I get into the review, I gotta say a couple things about these artists. First of all, my first concert at 12 years old was Salt and Pepper. One of the first records I ever heard, like an actual record, 12-inch record, my sister had the sequence Funk You Right On Up. Shout outs to Angie Stone. Queen Latifah was definitely my idol because she let me know you could be a big girl and it's all right, and I'ma still rock and do my thing. Lil' Kim, like when they said like she brought the fashion, she switched the whole game up. Like you used to you could be like Salt and Pepper was feminine, but you almost had to be tomboyish, which I am anyway. But Lil' Kim was like, no bitch, I'm here. I got on a dress, I got on designer shit, I'm motherfucking sickening. I'm gonna be raunchy as I motherfucking wanna be. I'ma swear like a motherfucking sailor, and ain't none of y'all motherfuckers gonna say shit to me. Hardcore, one of my favorite albums of all time. Missy. Just the innovation as growing up as a kid that went to like dance school and was a theater geek and all that, and for somebody to actually come out and just bring a production to life in hip hop. I cannot say, with the exception of MC Light, and I meant to change, but I'm so geeked up that I ain't got time to look shit up to talk about this. And MC Light, like I gotta say, the four ladies that were honored plus MC Light were my biggest inspiration in the reason why I started rapping, why I'm an MC, and why I was able to record 2 albums and do some of the things I did. Okay, yeah, I know I'm local or statewide or whatever, but now that that's out the way, let's get into the show. So they opened up with the Missy tribute. I think that there was some monitors off. Also, I was watching it live from the tablet, and my earphone broke. I'm like, damn, if I would have remembered, I would have bought earphones so I could really, really hear. But it was all right. What I do gotta say is Queen Latifah's motherfucking shit was lit. When I tell you, first of all, I got respect for all female MCs for just getting out there and doing their thing in a male-dominated genre. But when I tell you, they brought out Rod Digger, Da Brat, her Moni Love performed, bitch, I was in here screaming like I was there live. Okay? Like that shit was so lit to me, and everybody was like, well, why would you perform your own tribute? People been doing that on VH1 Hip Hop Honors the whole time. But I think she made the right choice performing her own shit. The Lil' Kim tribute. Listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I fucks with Lil Mama. Lil Mama got bars, Lil Mama's got skills, Lil Mama got delivery, and correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, like I'm going so fast, and I was gonna try to look all this stuff up, but I'm so hyped. Tiana Taylor, did she do the Yellow and the Crush on You and All About the Benjamins? I don't know, but I know she did All About the Benjamins, and that bitch killed that shit. Like I was thinking it was Kim for a minute, so I realized like, wait, hold up, Kim ain't that small no more. I was thinking that was Kim. Like she killed it. I was in here screaming. Y'all do not understand. Any of my friends, if y'all actually gonna watch this video and y'all remember me from college, y'all know my nickname in college was Queen Bee. Because Lil' Kim came out and she had colored wigs, and I would wear colored wigs, and I would have colors in my hair because like I was weird and experimental, and I wore wild shit like that. Not so much body wise, but Like, All About the Benjamins, her verse on All About the Benjamins changed my motherfucking life. Like, that shit was so motherfucking epic. I felt like Eve did a fantastic job hosting. She did good in the performances that she did too. Just so many of the people that were speaking, it was so heartfelt. Like Remy Ma, like you could just tell, like she was looking at her idols, and she was speaking to her idols, and you could tell. And I fucks with Remy Ma. Remy Ma, can't wait for you to drop an album. I've been waiting, baby. I'm glad you out. I'm glad you home. I'm glad you got packed. Y'all holding it down. I can't wait for you to drop an album, mama. I will say this. I did not quite understand why they performed all the way up. Like, this wasn't your tribute, but we glad to see you home. I ain't hating, I just was confused. Like, I understand, like, why Naughty by Nature performed because Queen Latifah signed them. I understood Fantasia, Tweet, and Monica because Missy wrote them songs. Like, I understood that. It was a great fucking night for hip-hop. I am so proud to be part of the sorority that is the female MC tonight. I'm literally, now usually I got on these glasses because I can't see where the camera is on. Today I got on these glasses because I've been crying because I was literally brought to tears tonight. Like, this was so special to me in a way that I couldn't even explain on camera. Let me try to go back to some of the highlights. Tiana Taylor, bitch, you did that. Keke Palmer, you did that. Ashanti, I was kind of shocked. Because I was like, oh, you gonna come out and do What a Man? You a singer. But she did that. And she looked great. You go, Ashanti. Who else? Like, my mind is going so fast that I'm not getting everything. I want to talk about some fuck-ups, though. Lil' Kim done forgot the words to her own song. Who the fuck told y'all to bring Rich Homie Quan out to do Biggie? Y'all had nobody better to get than Rich Homie Quan. That shit pissed me off. That was disrespectful to Lil' Kim, and it was disrespectful to Big. In my opinion. That was disrespectful. I would have rather you have Puffy come out and do Biggie part. He was there and surprised her and said it's gonna be Rich Homie Quan, but Puffy came out and did it. I didn't like that. Couple other things I gotta do. I am Busta Rhymes' ass. Busta Rhymes was throwing sub shade, y'all. Like, because it's some questions about people out here writing these days. Now, I felt like that was a little bit of shade. Who I felt it was about, I felt it was a little bit of shade towards Iggy Azalea. I felt like it was a little bit of shade towards some of these artists out here, such as Drake. Some of these mainstream artists that's out here right now that's not writing their own shit. I don't feel like it was shade necessarily towards anybody in the audience or any female MC. I just think that was shade because, let's be honest, Salt and Pepper initially had writers. Lil' Kim have had people write for them. Queen Latifah has had people write for her. Missy is the only one that nobody ever wrote for. So it could have been a little bit of shade towards them. I don't think so. I didn't take it like that. I just feel like Busta Rhymes is true hip-hop, and I just feel like he wants to take that opportunity to be like, yo, this takes some talent. Get your bars up. That's how I took it. The finale had me in tears when she brought out. First of all, I'd already looked at the background. I was like, that was all the female rappers, right? And then when she brought them all out and introduced everybody, I'm like, motherfucking Mia X, Boss. I was screaming so hard when it was Boss. I'm not sure if that was Bahamadia or the Lady of Rage. Who else? The original Shyrock from Funky 4+1. Babs. It was somebody else that I was like, oh shit, it wasn't Mia X. I can't even think she had on the red dress. I can't even think of who it was. But it was just like that moment, like, took my breath away. Like, I was in tears. Because I was just like, you know what? As females in hip-hop, we do get ignored. And you forget that it's females that got skills for real. I'm not talking about the Nicki Minaj's that's showing their ass for record sales. And I'm not talking about the Iggy Azaleas that's completely copying another motherfucking style just to get on. I'm talking about real motherfucking MCs. Fuck the fact that they female. Real live MCs. And that shit just hit me in a place where, like, real shit, I'm about to come out of retirement. Just for me. I ain't gotta make it. I ain't gotta be a celebrity. I just can't believe that I allowed myself to stop making music. Because tonight, and part of the reason I did stop making music, honest to God, is because I felt like nobody wanted to hear real lyrics no more. If you was a woman, you had to, now we done reverted to like, you got to be a sex symbol, you got to be sex sales, and I was never that chick. So, like, I'm moved. Like, it's tears coming down my eyes right now. The sunglasses is catching them. Like, I ain't got the shaky voice, but tears is, my fucking eyes is welling up right now because this is such a great moment for women in hip hop tonight. Some of the other things, the opening with the Black Lives Matter, a common speech about the black woman in our place. Every artist whose acceptance speech was so gracious. This was just, and I'm crying on camera now. I'm just moved. I'm moved. And I've just never been so proud to be a female MC my whole life. It sounds corny, but like, I've never been so proud to be a part of this sorority in my entire life. This was beautiful. It was something that I feel like our community needed right now. Just something positive that we could celebrate. And just know that at least in our own community there is some beauty. And there is some truth. And that there are things to be celebrated right now. And I just, for me, I did appreciate, I'm trying to go back to reviewing the video, y'all, I am. It was so great to see these women being honored and this light shined upon them that they've been deserving for years. Some of them have been doing this for 30 years. Missy Elliott been doing it for 20, Lil' Kim about 20. And I don't feel like females in hip hop have ever got they due. And I feel like we've reverted back because no tea, no shade, but Nicki Minaj has just became an over glorified video hoe. And she like really the only one that's out there representing us. You know, and that's fucked up. But I'm so proud of the night. I'm so grateful for the night. And before I end this video, I just want to give a shout out to some of my local idols. Lady C, Candy Rain, female MCs that became before me in my city. I want to give a shout out to Chevy Blue, who we was coming up at the same time. Her name's Chevy Blue, my name is Jimmi Pynk, and it wasn't never no fucking beef. It was never a fucking beef. You know, women just in general can be some catty motherfucking individuals, and that was never the case. It was always all love. We had two completely different styles, and it was all fucking love. It was always all love. I want to give a shout out to Easy Access. For those of y'all who grew up in Youngstown, Ohio, Rufus Black, Trent, Jimmi, Darwin, Terrence, because as I'm sure a lot of people in hip-hop did, they started out as dancers and started to rap, which allowed me to feel like I can do that because I started out dancing and started to rap, and that was who locally let me feel like you could make that transition, and it's all hip-hop and it's all love. So, and also my sister, who was telling people I was going to be a rapper since I was 12 years old, she was telling people I was going to be a rapper before I knew I was going to be one. And was my introduction to hip-hop at an early age, and probably some of the hip-hop such as like NWA probably at too early of an age. But yeah, but all in all, Black Lives Matter, Black women rock, and deuces.